2 truths and a lie. BlackRock, the puppet masters you've never voted for. One's a lie. The other two? Welcome to the part of the iceberg they don't put in press releases. 1. BlackRock manages over $10 trillion in global assets. Enough money to buy Google, Amazon, Tesla, and still tip 20%. They don't just influence the market, they are the market. You bought a house. They probably own your mortgage. Your 401k. They're playing chess with it. Your favorite cereal brand? Oh yeah, they own half of that too, along with the pesticides that accidentally make their way into it. You thought the Illuminati wore cloaks? Nah, they wear Patagonia vests and call themselves asset managers. 2. Larry Fink, the charming devil in a suit running this trillion-dollar beast, was exposed for overriding his own compliance teams to fund companies blacklisted for human rights violations. Allegedly, he even gave it the green light after reading internal red flags. The man probably eats moral boundaries for breakfast and washes it down with glacier melt imported on a private jet. But hey, if it makes a return for investors, what's a few child labor allegations, right? 3. BlackRock was fined in Italy after buying a massive stake in UniCredit, one of the country's biggest banks, and just didn't tell anyone. That's right. They casually snatched up a chunk of a national bank like it was on Amazon Prime. Regulators were like, you need to disclose that. BlackRock basically shrugged and said, oops. You ever accidentally buy a third world bank? They have. Guess the lie. Then go check your retirement fund, and try not to cry. Answers. 1. True. Yes, they managed $10 trillion with a T. You're living in their simulation. 2. The lie. There's no public evidence Larry Fink personally overrode compliance for blacklisted companies, yet. But their portfolio's sketchy enough that you'd believe it without blinking. 3. True. They got fined in Italy for shady moves with UniCredit. Even the mafia was like, damn, that's bold. Thanks for listening to Hidden Thread Teller.